For the past 3 years, it has been tradition for me and my wife to go camping every single summer. Exploring different places, exploring our backyard. But this year, we wanted to try something different. To start off the summer, we decided to ditch the tent and go glamping at the Sunshine Coast. And this is how it went. The Sunshine Coast is located approximately 180 kilometers northwest of Vancouver and is only accessible via seaplane or a ferry. We started our trip early in the afternoon, not by choice, but because this was the only sailing we could get a reservation on.
The ferry is supposed to leave at 7:05, so if they're unloading now, that may be us, so I think we should go back.
Our original plan was to leave the next morning and just queue up at the ferry, but having heard and read stories about how people had to wait for hours at the terminal for a ferry during the weekend, that just didn't sit well with us, especially with Milo in the back seat and the blazing heat of the sun. So travel tip number 1, before booking any accommodations, make sure to check that there is a ferry sailing that is available for you so that you can avoid potential delays. The ferry ride from Horseshoe Bay to Langdale was just 40 minutes, and on the sailing, they actually allowed dogs at the upper deck. So aside from the car, this was the only place we could actually hang out at. What are you most excited about?
Sleep.
How about you, Milo? What are you most excited about?
Sleep.
Why is your head bleeding?
We don't know.
We told you not to scratch it, right?
Okay.
This is actually the second time that I'm heading to the Sunshine Coast, and this is Hershey's first time, so we did our best to prepare. But halfway through the ferry ride, we realized that we have a big problem. See, before leaving for this trip, we decided to cook our dishes at home so that we don't have to do so when we get to the campsite. Although there are cooking materials at the campsite, we just didn't want to bother with that. But at this moment, we realized that we left our main dish, the corned beef, at home. So travel tip number 2, make sure you double check and even triple check all the items that you're bringing with you to avoid any heartbreak mid-trip or when you arrive at your destination. 40 minutes later, we arrive at Langdale Ferry Terminal. But we're still ways ahead from our destination.
Milo, say hi! Milo! I'm a vlogger, yo!
You're gonna vlog about
food trips, your driving skills. I'm a vlogger, yo! Milo, calm down. It's okay.
It took us another 40-minute drive through a highway and a dirt road to get to our glamping resort. The glamping resort we stayed at is called Stay Wilder. This location has 6 domes, and our dome was located pretty much at the end of the resort, and when we checked in, there was only 2 other domes that were occupied, and they were on the other side of the resort. So we pretty much had that area all to ourselves. I didn't quite get a good video of the site and the dome itself, but I do have photos. Inside the dome, there's a queen-size bed, an electric fireplace, a cooler for your food, and a panoramic view of the trees outside. There's also a power station, electric kettle, coffee maker, and drinkable water inside. Honestly, I was surprised of how big this dome was. See, when we booked this, all we can reference to are photos online, and yes, it looked big, but it looked bigger in person. And I was very surprised how spacious it was inside. But what really surprised me out of all of this is the smell of wood right when you enter the dome. I cannot explain how good that scent was for me, but that was the first thing that I noticed when I entered that dome. And sleeping there with the fireplace, being all cozy and warm and having that scent, it was just pure relaxation. A few meters from our site was the community kitchen. Here's the communal kitchen. There's a fire pit. So everything is here. A makeshift sink, stove, a grill, another grill, and the pizza. This outdoor kitchen was stacked. It had everything you need. So technically, you just need to bring your food if you are looking to cook at the site. But having no food, this kitchen was pretty much unusable for us. But with all that, the question now is, what are we going to eat in the next 3 days?
So what is that? Ano yan?
Self-eating bibimbap.
Rice. This is vegetables. Now we put this inside and we cover it. Close it.
Wait. Sabi wait for 15 minutes eh. That's crazy. Binili ko to, $10. Do not recommend.
15 minutes later, let's see. Bon appetit.
Ito ko ba dagdag yummy?
Come on. Go inside. You can do it. Come on. See, you can do it. Okay, go inside. What was that?
During this trip, we had no plans at all. See, I'm a notorious planner. And what I mean by this is when we go on a vacation, I really stress out about planning our trips to the minute, to the hour, and honestly, it can get a bit draining. To get away from that and have a relaxing time, we decided to just not plan anything and just be spontaneous with whatever happens. So we decided to just drive around. A short 5-minute drive from our campsite was Burnett Falls. We decided to head up here so that we can take Milo for a walk. This wasn't just our trip, it is also Milo's trip, so we wanted him to have a good time. It's super short to get from the parking lot to the waterfalls itself. It's very, very short, so I consider this a walk so that Milo can also explore different places. First stop was for Milo, but what my wife and I were really looking forward to was going on a picnic and just chilling by the beach. Because in Vancouver, or at least from where we are in the Lower Mainland, we're quite far from the beach and it'll take us maybe an hour's drive just to get to a beach. So being this close to the Pacific is a nice treat.
First time using the umbrella, right on time. I don't know what I'm doing. Pretty big. Let's see how we're gonna stake it.
During all this exploring, however, I only had one thing on my mind, and that's what the heck are we gonna eat tonight? Around Sechelt, there's not many options of where you can buy food, and luckily there's this one about 5 minutes away from our campsite.
On the sidelines, watching life go by. But now I hear something that sounds like a love song from the birds in the sky.
It's funny because like other campsites, you can't have any of this out. Parks Canada, you're not allowed to have any of your cooking stuff outside. BC Parks, you're not allowed to have any cooking. But here, it's just out overnight. And I saw a pamphlet in the dome that says, like, warning about black bears. I think we got it. We found a bear.
I can't see it. It's too...
Hey, Mr. Bear.
Yeah, so this is what I've noticed with the outdoor kitchen. I noticed that the stuff were just kind of outside. I don't know, actually, to be honest, if these cooking items or cooking materials are kept outside overnight. But what I do know is when we go to different campsites around BC, anytime you leave your campsite, you need to put your cooking materials away, or anything that has a food scent, whether that's your cooler, cooking pots, your utensils. Anytime you leave your campsite unattended, you have to put those away so that it doesn't attract any wildlife, any bears around. I didn't see that here, which is I found a bit strange, but I mean, if it's a private area, maybe they have the whole property secured. But yeah, that's just an observation I've seen after, being able to camp at different locations in BC.
Seems to be true that I found my heart's home. Who thought a rose led to run? Now I'm falling.
Aside from exploring the town of Sechelt, we also explored Gibsons Landing. Reminds me of Steveston area, but more laid back, more chill. There's less people, more peaceful, and yeah, not as busy as you would expect Steveston would be. It's funny, there's this little area that says partner parking, so Hershey's inside while me and Milo are out here, so.
Oh, plush, just a plush. A starfish plush. I like this one. Chicken plush. That's cute. That's too big too. It's a nice sunset. What is it?
Quick. It's fighting me. It's okay.
Wait. Move it back a bit. I can't focus. Oh, no. Come back. There we go.
Say hi. I like you, go. It's okay.
You gotta let it go. It needs to grow.
And then I'm gonna eat you.
Mean.
Okay? You better grow big and strong. Okay, bye-bye.
So it's our last day here at the Sunshine Coast, and turns out there's a farmer's market
here at Sechelt, so we decided to check that out. You know, it's your typical farmer's market. There are a couple vendors there selling produce, food, obviously, some artworks, different kind of artwork from like wood carvings, pottery. There's one booth that had mosaic tables, which was pretty cool. And speaking of art, we got these two pieces of artwork. We're looking to decorate the walls of our house with some artwork, so we got these two. Yeah, stay.
So cute.
Yeah, ready? Oh, look at that. The big croissant.
Or there.
Oh, there. Sit. Sit. Overall, it was a fantastic stay to unwind and relax and not to have to worry about anything. We stayed at Stay Wilder for 3 nights, and it was the much needed break we need from the hectic life here in the city. I'm a guy who constantly needs to be doing something, and going on this trip and not having any plans, I have to admit that it was a bit stressful for me at the beginning, but as the days went on and just coming to terms that I don't need to be doing anything, I can just, you know, relax and enjoy the slow life for a few days and let my body recharge, let my head kind of clear up and just relax and enjoy the time of just existing in that specific place at that specific time.
Bye. Thank you, David. Thank you, Dome. Thank you for taking care of us.
With our bodies relaxed and our heads clear, it was time to head back. But the only question remaining left to be answered is, where the hell is that corned beef?
That's sure something I could use. A cure for the air conditioner. Could use some too.
Does it taste like?
Tastes like camping.
I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. I have a couple more videos lined up for the other camping trips we did this summer. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite